Hello everybody. In this video we're going to go over the specific bones of the foot and how to properly name them. We're going to start with the bones covered by the red tape. These are called tarsals. Alright? Now in the red tape here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 tarsal bones covered by red. But there are actually 7 tarsals. 1 and 2 back here are also considered tarsals, but we need to know these specific names, all right? So coming down here on the sheet, the tarsal labeled as 1, we call the talus. So this talus bone right here, all right? This is how the foot sits. It's a little propped up, okay? So 1 really sits on 2. So the talus is right here on top, all right? 2 we call calcaneus. So 1 talus sits on 2 calcaneus, all right? Now calcaneus is really your heel, all right? So that is what your heel bone looks like. So these 2 specific tarsals we do need to label properly as talus or calcaneus. You don't need to say of the tarsals, that's fine. And for the other tarsal bones, we'll just call them tarsals. All right? Now we can go into what's covered by the green tape. These are metatarsals. All right? So this is where the arch of your foot occurs, the majority of your foot really. These are your metatarsals. Now, to name them properly, we can't just say metatarsals because there's 5 different bones. We have to give them a number. You can see up here I have the largest toe, the medial toe, is digit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 moving laterally. All right? So you would have metatarsal 1, metatarsal 2, metatarsal 3, metatarsal 4, and metatarsal 5. Now, when we get into the actual toes, we call these phalanges. Phalanges is the plural of toes, so we need to refer to it as singular when we are talking about these specific bones, so we will call them phalanx. All right? Now, all of these toes, all of these phalanges has a proximal bone, which is in pink, okay? So let's start with digits 2 through 5. We have proximal phalanx 2, proximal phalanx 4, okay? The blue tape is called the middle bone, all right? Only digits 2 through 5 have them on the foot. So this would be middle phalanx 3, middle phalanx 5, middle phalanx 2, okay? And with the orange, we call them distal, okay? Because it's furthest away. So distal phalanx 3, distal phalanx 4, okay? You have to have the name of the bone, either proximal, middle, or distal, a number, and you have to call it a phalanx when we're talking the singular. All right? Now, for digit 1, you can see there's a yellow tape behind it, and the yellow here is showing the word hallux. All right? So this whole big toe, it doesn't have a middle bone like the other phalanges do, right? So because it's special, we call it hallux. So we would say proximal hallux, distal hallux, instead of saying proximal phalanx 1 or distal phalanx 2. When bones are different or special, they get a special name, and we need to be as specific as possible.